We're back here at the Brunswick World Tournament of Champions, and due to time constraints, we're joining this match in progress. Back on lane 25, presenting no problems. The ball just rolls back so evenly on that lane for everybody.
Yes, it did. And on the right-hand lane with that 4-6 bad break split, his ball came in at a much steeper angle. Now here's a chance for Parker Bohn to take even a larger lead. He's already the head by 12 pins.
We said that the last time that Parker won a tournament, he beat Jason Couch in Austin, Texas.
Well, you can see he made the adjustment, and I saw him in practice. He left that, the 3-7, and he went high the first time. Now he's light. Parker is not sure what to do on lane 26. Jason still well within this match.
How does he make this?
Well, he's got to get that ball to the right-hand side of that 3-pin, slide it over into the 7. It's a very, very makeable split, and Parker's an accurate player.
Has a chance, just missed. Parker made the telecast 9 times last year, but with no wins. Had a lot of rain here. I said the drought is over here. Is it over with you?
I think my drought's gone. We're at a new day, a new year, and nothing would be better than to start the year off by winning the Brunswick World Tournament of Champions.
Well, in order to win it, he's going to have to figure out lane 26, something he hasn't done yet.
Yeah, it's given the players even more trouble than I anticipated. Parker back on 25. His good lane.
A little lapse of concentration there?
Very well could be. And, you know, Parker's such a great bowler mentally. I really am surprised that that shot happened. He's making Jason Couch feel a little more comfortable now that Parker's struggling on both the lanes.
Tough spare here, too.
Extremely tough spare. He's got to get that ball between the 2 and the 4 and make sure there's enough power on it to get the 8-pin sleeper.
No trouble. That was tougher than the strike.
Yeah, he made a good conversion.
Big shot coming up here now by Jason.
And, you know, I'll bet you Jason feels right now that he deserves a strike on this lane, because that last shot he threw, it was a little bit high. Maybe should have been a 6-pin, but certainly not a 4-6.
So does he stay in the same place? No adjustment?
I'll bet he does stay in the same place. Might throw it a little harder, but he's got to be careful for that hang spot.
Seven pin, the message came across and a little short.
And the messenger actually kind of went in front of that 7-pin. As we can see, the ball coming steep into the pocket. Look at the head pin go to the sideboard and way out in front of it.
Cross lane at the 7-pin. Trouble. Oh, what happens there?
Well, if that ball went into the channel before it hit the pin,
it did.
That is an open frame, because the ball goes in the channel, it's a dead shot.
Kirk.
So they have to adjust the score up there, because the camera down there doesn't know that, and it gave him the spare.
As we can see here, that ball is sliding. Is it going to hang on to the lane? And it does go into the gutter, into the channel, bounces back out, but that's a dead ball.
So 2 opens in 4 frames, both of them on lane 26 for Jason Couch, and 1 open by Parker Bohn there.
Well, they're both struggling, and now Jason was distracted by something.
Well, he asked for a re-rack, and the pins came down twice. So little problems here this afternoon's telecast right now. We're waiting for 10 pins to get into the deck there of lane 25. Finally, does he like that rack?
And, you know, Mike, rhythm is so important, getting a good rhythm, building some momentum, and right now Jason Couch does not have either.
No rhythm, no momentum. I get the old roars and the moves there mixed up.
Come on.
That doesn't do any good, Jason, I know. I used to yell at those pins too, and they never listened.
No, they certainly don't. Jason's got to keep his focus, make this spare. He's still well within this match. It's a low-scoring match, but it's an exciting one. Just 10 pins separate these 2 champs.
At the 7-pin, has it. So how tough is it for him to sit down on the bench now and give himself a positive pep talk?
Well, I think he can do it, and the reason is that he's still only just 10 pins out of the match, and he struck a lot the last game, so he's still got to feel like he knows what he needs to do. He just has to go up and get it done.
And a look there at Parker's career TV record. Oh my goodness, another 3-7. Does he change balls? Does he change angles? What does he do?
Well, he's got to make some type of a drastic change. You know, we saw him do this in Detroit last year, where he just started leaving 3-7s and really got himself in a lot of trouble early in the match.
If he converts it, he's still in the lead. Last time he just missed it.
To keep an 8-pin lead.
This time the other way. 2 open frames. Boy, lane 26. We've got 4 opens. Only 1 mark on that lane.
When you add a tough lane to a major championship with the prestige of the Tournament of Champions, it can compound the difficulties from a mental standpoint.
I'll bet you Albie figures it out.
Yeah, Albie's got the most sound game, the sound mental game in all of bowling.
Back on lane 25, back into 1-3 for Parker Bohn. Parker trails by 3 pins. Both players struggling. Can they figure it out? We don't know, but we'll find out when we come back. Don't you hit that remote. Now stay with us. Jason Couch thoroughly discouraged. All he can leave is 7 pins on lane 25. He left another split on lane 26, as we'll get a look here. Although I think this is the first shot on lane 25.
Yeah, watch the headpin go to the sideboard right in front of it. It touches it, but not enough to knock it down. And in the previous frame, he came in light on lane 26 and left the 7-9.
So it's an adventure out here. We don't have to join the Army. We've got it right here on the PBA Tour.
Yeah. It's incredible how Jason Couch could go from being in such a commanding position with the way he was bowling in the first game to being so lost right now. And I really think it has a lot to do with that bad break in the second frame. He didn't shake it off the way he needed to. And there's the same shot that Jason Couch had on the left lane, that head pin going in front of the 7-pin. These pins are so lively right now, you know, it almost would behoove them to throw maybe a 14 or 15-pound ball.
We're down to 14-pound balls here, guys. Parker, cross lane at the 7-pin. Conversion, he leads by 10. On ESPN2, it's NHL hockey as the Chicago Blackhawks, led by Tony Amonte, travel to Madison Square Garden to take on the great one, Wayne Gretzky and the New York Rangers. That's Monday, January 27th, 7:30 p.m. on the Deuce.
Well, Parker Bohn's working on a 173 pace and enjoys a 10-pin lead.
Well, you have more than one going at the 7-pin that time.
Well, he needed a couple pins to help that one fall over. Now we'll watch the ball come in very steep into the 1-2 pocket. Here goes the head pin. It's racing across. It's trying to get it. I think the head pin touches the 4-pin, which knocks over the 7.
Jason now on lane 26, still only 10 pins behind. Little different angle there.
Looked like he didn't get the ball as far to the left that time. Now here's the biggest shot of the week and one of the biggest shots of Jason Couch's career to have a chance to go on.